Alright guys, Matt said you could only keep 5 bottles from your collection. Are you ready? Get ready. Hey everybody, this is Mark from Northwest Bourbon. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to accept Matt's challenge from ADHD Whiskey. He said, what would you do if you could only keep 5 bottles from your bar? Now what he was talking about is he's talking about maybe moving soon and packing up his entire collection. And so he's like, what if I had to start over? Like, what if I could only take 5 whiskeys with me? Now, I don't know if it's because there's only room for 1 more box in the moving van or what. And what that made me think of is that there's a number of different scenarios that could happen. So last month, I had one of my army buddies come over and I'm like, hey, let's go to the man cave, grab a glass of bourbon. He walked into this room and looked around and said, gee, I hope you never have a fire in here. I was like, dude, why would you say that? You know, like, why would you even bring that up? But that's a good scenario for this situation. It's on fire. You reach down and grab a box. You can only fit 6 bourbons in the box. And so what 6 are you going to grab? Or maybe zombies are invading. Or some foreign country's invading and you have to go run out into the hills and hide out. What if only 5 bourbons fit in your backpack? But he proposed the question, if I had to leave everything else behind and I only kept 5 of my bottles, which 5 would they be and why? And so I'm thinking, so you get the smaller boxes from the liquor store. They hold 6 bottles. So I'm going to take a little bit of a leap and I'm going to pack up 6. All right, Matt, is that cool? Thanks, buddy. All right, so when he proposed the challenge, the first bottle that came to my mind was Brain Candy. No joke. This bottle is like no other bottle you will find. And I know that if I had to restart my collection, I would not be able to find this bottle again. And so my first bottle in the box is Brain Candy. Alright, so after I've got the Brain Candy in there, next one that came to mind was my new favorite bottle, Jack Daniel's Hero Select. Alright, this Jack Daniel's Hero Select is amazing. But there's one little discrepancy. I went and got a backup bottle. Turns out the backup bottle has a different proof. The backup that I got is from a different barrel. So I gotta find out which one I like better. That way when I'm grabbing it on the run out the door, I'm grabbing the one that I prefer. So let's do a quick side-by-side so we can figure that out and plan ahead. So you see on my left side, this one, barrel number 5703, is 125.6 proof. And on my right, barrel number 5656. This one is 126.7. Alright, so let's start with the 125. It's like caramel dunked in cocoa powder, burnt banana bread, and a whole lot of tingle on the mouth from that proof. Drink water. All right, the 126. A little bit fruitier on the nose. This one has more chocolate, less burnt banana bread. I'm gonna go with the 126. Man, that is fantastic. Alright, so we remember when this place catches on fire or we have to move or zombies come in or whatever, it's the one that's on the shelf, the 126. As for the 125 that I've got over here in the locker, I guess the zombies are going to have to fight over it. Alright, next bottle I'm grabbing, you know me, I'm going to grab one of my local favorites. And this is a Woodenville barrel pick at 116.5 proof. These Woodenville barrel picks are fantastic. And so that's my local drink that's going to go in the runaway box with me. Next, I'm going to grab this bottle of E.H. Taylor. Now this is a single barrel and it hasn't been opened yet. I don't know if it's one of those fantastic diamonds in the rough or if it's one of the ones that are just really good. But I'm not going to take any chances and leave this full bottle behind. It's coming with me. Next one on the list, you said bottles. You didn't say they had to be 750s. So why not grab a 1.75 liter? Have some 1783, which is a great daily sipper. So when you're out and about, you only got 5 bottles. You can hit that one up on a Tuesday pour. All right, so now you see I've only got room for one more. And that last one is going to be a Maker's. This private select called Taste the Rainbow. It is absolutely delicious. It comes in at 108.9 proof, and it has this really sweet, fruity Skittles flavor to it. Now, I don't know if that's all power of suggestion because it's called Taste the Rainbow, but it really does have a really light, sweet, fruity flavor to it that reminds you of Skittles. So if you take a whole bag of Skittles, stick them in your mouth, take a shot of whiskey, you're like, this is somehow better than that. I don't know how, but it is. I'm not a scientist. All right, so those are my 6 that are going in my runaway box, and we're out of here. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't seen Matt's video over on ADHD Whiskey, go ahead and go check him out because he did a great job setting up this list for the rest of us. And if you haven't done it yet, I want to see yours. What do you think of my picks? I want to tell you what I think of yours. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Remember, earn, protect, enjoy. Cheers.